Okay, so I'm still doing electric, but fortunately I'm down to the last mile. So what I've got right now is all my wires run to my box, and I've got them all sitting aside, and I'm starting to put them in. I've got my boiler in, I've got some lights, I've got my washer, my dryer, some upstairs outlets. Still got all these to put in, and then I've got all of my wires coming in through my ENT cable. I still got two that I've got to get into the box, and I just haven't figured out what I'm gonna do yet to get those up to the box. The inspector said I could use the ENT, the EMT cable, the Smurf cable, or the Smurf tube, but I don't know what I'm going to do with these other two because I don't have any 1-inch openings anymore on the bottom of my box. So I've got to come up with a creative way, possibly a junction box, and then splice in some Romex and bring it up through the 1/2-inch holes in the box. But that's a problem for once I finish the rest of the wiring in the box.
Danger, danger. How about this big the Dutch, big the kids, big the Dutch, big the kids, steady lover.
So I got all of the wires that are going to come in the top of the box in, and I have all the wires coming in from the top of the box, and I've got to get some zip ties. I'm going to zip tie all my grounds together back here, and they're going to run over into this gutter, and they're going to attach to my neutral or to my ground bar right here. And all my neutrals and hots I'm going to keep together. My neutrals are going to be on the neutral bar, and my hots will obviously be on the breaker. And I will separate my panel. In my mind, I'm going to separate it so that I have an equal number of circuits on each side to kind of keep it balanced out. I've got 4 circuits that will be 220 or higher that will take up 4 spaces. I have 2 30 amps, one for the dryer and one for the water heater. I have a 60 amp for the boiler, and I have a 40 amp for the range that will come in from the bottom here. And you can see the range wires right here. And that's what I've got. So I'll separate. I'll have 2 on each side, 2 of the larger circuits on each side, and then I'll try to break out and equalize my panel so that I've got an equal number of outlets and lights on the same side. And let me take you over and show you. The most expensive part of this project is the breakers. My goodness. So NEC, the National Electric, whatever it is, the coalition, I don't know what NEC stands for, but they require now, per code, that all interior outlets be arc fault, except for the garage, I think they said, or the outdoor outlets, or the bathroom or the kitchen. They have to be ground fault interrupted circuits. So what I decided to do was I'm just going to put everything combination, arc fault, ground fault, and not worry about outlets. I know it's a little more expensive, but in the long run, it's saving me time, and it's saving me having to put, knowing which outlets need to be ground fault, which outlets don't. I don't care. I'll just put the regular outlet on, a regular nice little square outlet, and use my breaker as a ground fault or an arc fault. I'm not an electrician. I think that's what I can do, but I'll find out when I get inspected, hopefully by the end of this week. So let me turn you around and show you. So I have 20 amp ground fault, arc fault breakers, and I have 9 15 amps. So those are for the 15 amps are for my light circuits, the 20 amps are for my outlets, except for one of my 20 amp circuits is going to be for the main bathroom downstairs, and that's going to run the fan, and it's on a 20 amp circuit, and it's going to also run all of the lights in the bathroom, which I put on a 20 amp circuit. And I got my best helper in the world right here. This guy right here, the best helper in the world. Aren't you, Bubs? Are you the best helper in the world? Hey, Charlie, can you sit? Sit. He doesn't listen anymore. Sit. 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 Hey, dude. Sit. I forgot you're Australian. I don't remember how that goes. Anyways, that's my dog. Best dog ever. Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking. Hey, Charlie, where's your mom? Where's your mom? Go get her. Go get her, Charlie. He doesn't do anything.